Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel, Diary of a Blessed Girl. Okay, so today, let's talk about something very important. It's all about how you choose, how you know a good company, how you know if if a company or an organization actually cares about you, about the welfare of the of staffs, and not only just for you to do the job. This is the era, this is December. First of all, happy new month, happy December. Thank God that he kept us till this time. We are grateful to God, right? And I know this is the period where 9 to 5ers are the ones in charge now. I mean, 9 to 5 people that have been working 9 to 5, they'll be getting 13 salary, 13 month salary. People will be getting rice, oil. I mean, that's just the way to for companies to appreciate the labor of their staffs and all. So like, I mean, everybody's all happy. People are not even like they're already passed out when it comes to working in a way because we are in the festive season. Everybody just wants to rest and all that. And you just note something that you see people are 9 to 5, they are actually more happy, especially when they now see when they see their 13 month salary. Some companies they pay them even November for their 13 month salary. Some companies they pay them December. Some companies, like most times December period, during December period, they pay them before, maybe they pay it 31st before, they pay you way before Christmas so that you can have money to celebrate with your loved ones and all that. And also, one thing you must note, if you're not happy during this period, it means one thing. It's either maybe your work environment is not so good, or at the 9 to 5, I mean, like, or maybe you're seeing other getting 13th month salary and also like bonuses, allowances, and you're not getting. That's why I say, let me go back to what I said, that what I want to talk about today is about how to know a good company and a company that cares, because it's very important, and it determines how productive is I mean staffs are, right? One of the criteria for you to check um choosing a company, or maybe you're in the interview stage, or maybe you just want to start applying for the job, you do research. You don't just apply for a job without knowing, or which firm are you going to interview. Apart from even knowing about the job description that you want to be interviewed for, it's very important to know the work environment, how good you get. You go to Glassdoor, you go to Glassdoor. There are other platforms you can actually go to check, right? Bluetooth. I think Glassdoor is quite very relevant, right? Where you can even see the salary range, and also there's one other app now that is doing it. Like, you can see, or if you have a particular job role that you are interviewing for, you can check. You can just put the job role, and you will now see the realistic salary that there are people within that job description are being paid. So it can now determine how much you are going to tell your employer that, oh, I mean, the way you're going to get in, the way you're going to go for the interview, how much you're going to tell them, and also the salary negotiations, right? If you've got into that stage and all. So one very thing is a very good working environment. Also, another second thing to check, if and you can check that online, and people would obviously see, Glassdoor is a very good one, as I said before, right? Another thing is to check how often people leave. I've worked in a company where for a particular role they kept turning out. Well, not even a particular role, like the turnout was a lot, meaning that a lot of people were leaving. I mean, some people will stay there 3 months, some people 6 months. Before you see people that are really very loyal, maybe people that maybe people that started the company with them, and maybe because of one thing or the other they don't want to leave, or some responsibilities they don't want to leave. But new people that are coming, they see how toxic the place is, and staff turn out a lot, which is not a good one. So it's important for you to check something like that. Like, because if staffs keep going out, it's not, even though, yes, staffs too can have their own issues, but if for them to keep, like, if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, like, in at a go, leave a company back to back, then there's a problem. There's a problem of the work environment. So that is important for you to check too. And then another thing for you to check is this 13 months salary. I mean, because you notice the way 9 to 5, this period, they are very happy. They are very happy because at least they are getting 95. In fact, most people are even looking forward to it. I personally, I was looking forward to it because I had a lot of responsibilities to handle, and I needed money, definitely, as everybody will. And also, imagine you're not even looking forward to it. You're not even looking forward for them to give you bonuses. You're not even looking forward to them to give you allowances. You're not even looking forward for them to give you the 6 month salary. It will actually make you feel depressed because you are seeing other people getting it and you're not getting it. And also, that is one of the things you need to check when you're, because it's important. Like, it shows that, okay, they care about labor, they care about you and the staffs and all. For them not to do anything means that they don't care, they just want their job done, and that is not a good one, because it will actually indirectly affect the productivity of staffs. And another thing to check is the pension. Oh, how often do they pay pension? As I said, this can be checked on Glassdoor and all other online platforms where you can check how often they pay pension, how they if they pay pension or not, and all. Then also, another thing to check is the HMO plan, that's the health plan, because I mean, how will you be in a company that they are not particular about your health? I mean, it's quite very important. See, don't let anybody bubble you that, okay, it's a new company, it's a startup. There are startups that have all these packages and they are very, very compliant with all these things. Like, if they have HMO plans, they have pension, they have 13 month salary. All those things are quite important, because I mean, your mental health is important, at the same time your health too is very important. All these will now determine how productive staffs are. And then I think overall, when you check all these things, oh, do they pay 13th month, their their work environment, how is it, if it's toxic, you would know from previous comments about other staff. Then pension, quite very important, because what is the essence of working without you knowing that, okay, you have a guaranteed pension you can actually fall back to when you retire, apart from other investment that you do. And then the HMO plans, very, very important. I believe any company that is saying that, oh, okay, they are not doing this, I believe they don't have so much um good intentions for their staff. And also, they don't, it would even also determine how productive their staff should be, because it's very basic. I think there's also meant to be a rule where you can all companies are mandated to ensure that they pay their pensions, regularly, because there are companies that they remove pension from your salary, but they don't remit it. Like, I think there should be a regulatory rule, something that would enforce all companies to ensure all pensions being removed from everybody's salary should be paid, because it's very important. Because at the end of the day, you leave for example, there are people that will leave companies, and you see they have salaries, a lot of salaries that they are owing, and before, when you leave the company, you sometimes might just want to forget about it, and that means you've lost that. That means all through the years that you worked there, there's no pension for you, which is really bad. A lot of some companies that they are doing this, and it is not good at all. I really do hope that there's a law enforcement, like law enforcement agent that has to be that in line with when it comes to like, or labor unions, something like that, that would fight for the interest of staffs to ensure that pensions are paid, and also the right amount is being remitted to their pension accounts. And then the HMO, I think there should also be a labor union that will ensure that all companies and organizations should actually have an HMO plan for every staff. Why? Because it's quite very important. Health is wealth, as they say. And then this 13th month salary just shows how much you care, and how much you are not just all about, oh, okay, let my staff just work and that's it. And no, you care about their life, you care about what they want to do, you care about practically everything. So it's quite very important for you to know this. So I think these are the major things you need to know about choosing a good company: the HMO plans, the pension plans, the certain salary, the work environment, how toxic it is, I mean, how good it is, like colleagues around, do they care about you? And you can always check this thing online, and you will know, because most times when staffs leave a place and they live in a very bad light, most likely they put it online, and so definitely you see, you can even see it on this other platform. I'm trying to remember, but there are really online platforms you can actually do it. But first and foremost, I mean, this is December. Most, in fact, I think HR is already saying that, oh, a lot of people are leaving companies. Why? Because of this is the time people actually leave companies. This time people leave companies, and then like go to another company and all. So before going to another company, please, I please and please check the company very well. So don't go from fry pan to fire. Check the company, check all these necessary things is very, very important, because your health, your mental health is very, very important. A good working environment will help you in your to be very productive at work, like, and also, and all this can be researched. Please don't just go blinded in another company because you just want to leave a company. Please, it's very important for you to check everything before you move. And again, happy new year in advance, and until next week, please subscribe, like, comment on my. I want to hear your views. Have they paid your 13th month salary? Did they pay you pension in your company? Do you have HMO plan? Let me hear from your comments. Thank you. Until next week Friday. See you. Bye.